Alright, so you are black again. Now, tell me again what you've been working on. Alright, playing basics. Yeah, aren't we all? Are you playing the same opening every single game? Not being sneaky. Gotcha. Are you playing the same opening every game? Yes? Okay. Why do you like the large knights instead of the small knights? What is your reasoning? Are you talking about me? Oh yeah, I've been playing Go for 12, like, I've been playing for 12 years. I've been playing since 2007. December 2006, sorry. But yeah, basically 2007. Yeah, I've been playing for like 12 years. And I've been teaching for like 10 years. If they don't know the punish free points, first off, there is no punishment. That is a false statement. It's just more complicated, right? So if they don't do anything, yeah, it's free points. But if they do something, do you know all the responses? That's mostly what I'm getting at. Unnecessary complications. But I mean, it's fine, of course. I hope you study it. Okay. Excuse me. Whew. The woods, man. The woods. I only sneeze on stream, I'll have you know. I don't know what it is about streaming, but that's the only time I like sneeze lately. Hello, Canadian Hammer. So, extending from the Shamari is really big. So, first off, I would think that this is bigger, and I believe my basics about this opening. Pros told me that this extension from a Shamari is bigger than approaching a corner, unless it's a 3-4 point. Thank you for the follow, God of Law, or God of Law. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you have any questions. So, if these are both star points, this is the next big move. Okay? But, if we don't know that, that's fine. We think open corners, open sides. Okay, where's the open side? Because there's no weak groups, so where's the open side? It's the left side, right? So, approach or wedge, or approach. That's where I would expect you to be. If you don't know that this is really big, I would expect you to be on the left. This one is actually kind of slow because there's already a third line, so it's already settled. And same with the top, it's already settled. So it's really awkward to treat that as the big move. It's still something, right? It's still value, but it's awkward. Because how do you develop from the third line? And this is a 3-space and 3-space. You can do this. You're almost single-digit Q, so I guess you can do this. The simpler one is this one, to focus on this side. And then when they come in, you just kick, and you can see that they don't have a base. So it's actually pretty easy for you to handle. It's okay if they come in. They could still come in this one. Like this one, and this one. Like, they could still invade. It's just the different variations, right? So you're almost single-digit Q, so you can learn these variations. That's fine. It's just showing you more options. Yeah. But it's still invadable. So he plays the left side. So I really think that white got a little bit more than black here. Because, yeah, there's an invasion here. But you have 2 invasions, and the left side was bigger. So since white's playing on the left and you're playing on the bottom, it feels a little good for white. Okay. This approach is kind of the last one. So if we don't know this move exists, then yeah, I could see this one, or just 3-3. Don't touch. Well, no, single-digit Q, it's time to touch. I'm treating you as a single-digit Q, or I'm trying to. So it's time to learn the touch Joseikis, I guess. But yeah, this is definitely single-digit Q Joseiki. Okay, do you know it? Okay, you know it. Go high. Third line goes up to the fourth line. You want that third line, fourth line combination. Yeah, rank doesn't matter. It's like, what level are we trying to get to? Or what level are we trying to hold ourselves accountable to? It doesn't really matter what you are exactly. It matters at what level moves do you want to learn and practice. So that's that sort of thing. Hey, he did it! Yeah, we can't hold yourself accountable to 9-dan. That would just be miserable. I guarantee you, like, 99% of your moves are not 9-dan level. Okay. Okay, this is good for you. I'm debating just going down. Because I really wouldn't fix here. But at the same time, maybe it's not worth him Ataring. And it's like, what's the difference? So, I don't know. I'm not strong enough to say. If you don't know 17Q moves, yeah, you need to learn 17Q moves. You need to make sure you have your level and below moves, and then you can add on the next level moves to your toolbox, basically. Your move toolbox. Okay, so we're going up. So you're trying to surround these. Possible. Thank you for the follow, Big AG. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you have any questions. Get interested in Go recently. Yeah, How to Play Go. I have a How to Play Go series on YouTube. And then, of course, you can get game reviews. And the Clossi approach. Definitely the Clossi approach. Where am I weak? Where's my opponent weak? Where's the big move? How do you know which moves are for which level? There is no cheat sheet for that. If you watch my streams, I tell you like things that I think are at each level. So you have to have someone stronger than you tell you. Unfortunately, you can't just magically know. It's unfortunate, but that's the truth. Okay, I like this. You're getting points while attacking. You could also go 4th line if you want to keep the pressure up, but this is okay. You're kind of surrounding the weak group while making profit. It's not the end of the world. Okay, watching your weaknesses. He connects, and then you go to play a big move. Okay, this one. It's close. Yeah. This one is the line of both my O's. So, are there any weak groups? No. Does your opponent have any weak groups? Or, like, do you have weak groups? Does your opponent have weak groups? No. So where is there any open corners? No. Is there any open sides? No. So where's the largest framework? Well, the frameworks are between this white and this black, right? There's not really a framework on the left right now because, like, you have the sides. So it's between the left and the bottom. So the left is technically bigger. Okay. The left is technically bigger. But we can also reduce while building. But maybe our opponent's going to get more, and then we just have to, like, go in. We could also just reduce on the line. We could play shoulder hit. This is a shape that we know at double-digit Q, shoulder hits and capping moves. Those are shapes we know. Maybe we can go here. Just over here. This one is like building the bottom, but you're building it in Gote and you're not really leaning on anything. It's almost baseless, but it's not baseless yet, which is important. So you're not really leaning just yet. It's also pretty connected. So you're building the bottom. That's all it does. And what does your opponent want to do? Your opponent wants to reduce the bottom and build his. So now your opponent plays it, and let's just say you play normal. You see the problem? You're building yours, and your white's building theirs, but if white's was bigger, who's getting more? Yeah, see, he actually did it, and now you're stuck trying to reduce. Just reduce on the line. You can't really stay connected anyway because there's an ice whip and stuff. So if you want to stay connected, you have to play this way. And it's a little slow. What things do I recommend for studying alone? Definitely get game reviews. Watch game review videos on YouTube. I have a lot of them. Batsko has a lot of them. Or Dwyron. Nick Sibicki has a lot of them. There's lots and lots and lots of free game reviews online. Find ones that teachers review at your level. Okay, so those are useful. Go problems, absolutely, of course. Play a lot. Play a lot, play a lot. Practice, practice, practice. Review, review, review. Watch, do go problems. That's as simple as you can really do. There's other stuff you can add on, but if you don't have those at least, there's no point in adding on extra stuff. Alright, so he's reducing you. You reduced him, he reduced you. Yep, this is bad reading by white. Good punishment. Okay. So left side's still the biggest. And this is twice now. So you've played 2 moves that are not on the big area. The rest of your moves actually look pretty good. So mostly you're doing actually really well. But 2 times you have not played on the biggest area. So, do you think this is a common theme in your game? Where you're not playing on your... If you have the biggest area, that would be fine. But you don't. The biggest area is whites. So... you don't know what to do with Sente. Look for weakness or play on the big framework. It's that simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't try to make some magical plan. The basics say weakness first, and then big move. Open corners, open side, largest framework, Yosei. Okay? So you're not playing on the largest framework. More specifically, you're not playing on your opponent's framework when theirs is the largest. I don't know if you noticed your largest framework. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But your opponent's framework is the largest in this game, and you're not noticing that. Okay, so now you're reducing. That's good. And now you're going here. So this is nice. You want to start a little bit of fight now that you got all this thickness. That's actually a nice idea. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like the reading isn't quite at the level you need it to be just yet. Okay, yeah, actually, this works. This works. Okay, now you're good. Why not fix the stone? If he connects, you're planning to walk out, right? That's a cutting stone. That is a cutting stone. This... letting him capture that is a huge blunder. That is a big blunder. Why are we not cutting? Cuts and liberties. Cuts and liberties. That's the basics of attack and defense. Cutting him off from bases. Played fast here. Are you in overtime? What's our basics of attack defense, though? Take the base. Or unsettle. What's good ways to do that? Cut them off from the base. Or play where they're trying to make the base. Take it away. So cutting them from a base or cutting them from safety, unsettle them. And then you can surround. Alright? So, big blunder here. Big chance missed. You're still attacking the whole group, which is nice, but it could have been a lot better for you. Does white have a base here? No. White doesn't have a base. But letting white connect makes him stronger. So by definition, keeping him cut creates 2 groups without a base in your area that you control. It makes it a very, very powerful attack. Unsettle from strength, or unsettle and create more weakness. So you can surround and make profit. So it doesn't quite settle, but like, if it's connected, it's stronger. It's harder to attack. Okay, this is nice surrounding, keeping him unsettled. Yeah, if he was cut, you wouldn't mind this group getting 2 eyes, you would just surround this group. Actually, he can still be cut, can't he? Not yet. Almost. Almost cuttable. This feels greedy. Like, there should be no problem letting him have 1 eye. This is if you want to go for the kill, but killing's hard. Killing is hard. You don't need to kill this. You should just surround. This is the move. That way he loses more. You see how he loses that? Versus, like this. I mean, it's minor, I guess. I would definitely connect here. This threatens the cut, So it fixes Incente. Fixes Incente. Hello, Jismark. It's so close to being cut. So close. Okay, so you surrounded, you gain some profit, now you go reduce. I like it. Good order. Your basics are actually doing really well. You missed the cutting point, which is unfortunate. So I think right now you just need more practice, it looks like. But your basics are actually good. If there's any basic you're lacking, it's largest framework. This shape is here. That's how you do it. If they try to cut, you just kill it. Now, this is the way for that corner. Yeah, here, I go here, doot. Just a little bit worse shape. Not the end of the world. Okay, he reduces you. You can cut. You can cut. This doesn't work because there's an Atari. You can not cut. Well, that's not good. Are you doing go problems? Are you doing go problems? Yeah. It seems like your contact fight reading. Sometimes you miss a beat. No. Uh-oh. It's showing. Careful. Your not go problems is showing. The contact fights is like reading problems, right? Does E12 work as reduction? No, I don't believe it does. I think you just Hane and it gets cut off. Largest framework, and you seem to be making small mistakes in these touching fights. Most of your moves are actually really good. For this level, most of your moves are actually really good. So you actually have a really good basics. But largest framework, and then the touching battles, you need a little bit more reading. The way you can do that is 1, go problems, and 2, practice with stronger players. Fighting with stronger players gives you a lot more experience with fighting, like a lot higher level fighting. So playing an 8Q like this, yeah, this will give you more practice. Like fight with them and review. That's good practice, and go problems. Those 2 things will improve your fighting. So just a little bit better fighting and largest framework. That's the 2 things that I really think you should be working on. But most of it actually looks really, really nice. Thank you for the follow. I want to say ellipsis, but it's not. El Pistolero. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you have any questions. Sente first and second line first. First and second line Sente first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're making a lot of mistakes in overtime. I think you're playing too fast. Just because you're in overtime doesn't mean you don't read. Yeah. The best response for you is here. And then you'll lose 2 stones. I think that's the best response. Yeah. It's nice fight. I mean, those happen. But you gave him more. And that's not good. This is a good example. Here instead of here. This is kind of panic playing. That's not good. Yeah, you're not using your overtime effectively or efficiently. You're making a lot of mistakes in overtime. Like, a lot of minor mistakes. Your overall basics is pretty good, but there's a lot of little minor things. Like this one, for example. That's a 1.5. This is 2 points. Alright. Lots of minor mistakes. Yeah, the left is pretty big. But you ignored it. White or black ignored the left twice. This is not good. Because I can actually... Those 2 stones is actually 1 point. Because you lose 2 and then capture 1. So it's just minus 1 point. So you don't have to actually connect that. You can just walk in and get those points back. So it's better to block this way. And that's the self-Atari. Like, little things like this. You've lost at least 5 to 7, maybe 5 to 10 points in endgame from just rushing. Yeah. You've lost 5 points from bad habits with overtime, at least. So if you can improve your game at least 5 or 6 points, probably 1 rank, right? 6.5 points is 1 rank. You can probably improve your in-game 1 rank just from taking your time. But middle game, largest framework, and then fighting. The fights can be improved with Go problems and playing with stronger players. So playing ranked games and getting higher level fighting. Yeah, hopefully you found that helpful.